5. With love and peace, it's 101 Leafy, bringing you some Fantasy Life I to brighten up your day. We have update 1.4.0, sounding like Minecraft. But unlike Microsoft, Level 5 did not lay off hundreds of employees today or yesterday. It's kind of a dark joke to start the stream off with. Sad moment, Microsoft. Have you considered making games and not canceling Scalebound? None of this would have happened if you didn't cancel Scalebound. It's true. What's up, everybody? We have Ether Ocean, CBF, Ninja Shadowcat, Zigkins. Great to see everyone. We have a big update that includes lots of reasons to remodel our town because everything's easier and faster, which I wanted. Whoa, stutters. Okay. Wicked Mandrake. Let's go. Crazy boss fight. Okay. Should run better now. We'll see. Collect the flowers. Klaus, what's up? He does not have a gift for us. Do you? What about you? No? Mimi? Request. You. Okay, so first we're going to Ginormosia, and we're looking for events. Uh-oh. Am I using my Switch controller today? Hooray! We're back. So, first we're going to be looking at events in Ginormosia. Also, what the Don is carrying. We have a few recipes that we need to buy from him. And plenty of cash nuts to do it with. Because I did a cash nut video, of course. Haha. Beware the glittering silk. Oh, it's just a mining mania. It's the wrong one. Big boss bird, if you want that. Don't. Yeah, no. Clearly not working. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, controller was acting up, but I grabbed a different wire and the wire's working now. So we're all good. Okay. I'm really sorry for that. Legendary Veggie. How much XP does the Legendary Veggie give at 90? I want to see. You forgot your Switch at home, CBF. Oh, and you're on vacation in Mexico, right? You told me that on the Mario Kart stream. That sucks, dude. At least you won't lose it or break it. I'd probably do both. No time. So cute. Okay. Do they all have the XP goggles on? Hang on. Snow-chan. Mm-hmm. What's up, Eric? Welcome back. Been trying to get the recipes from crafting companions in the home base, and wow, is it annoying. Yes, extremely annoying. I have not been keeping up with my daily recipes just because of how annoying it is, honestly. Oops. I'll get them eventually. Where is the indicator here? Boink. Boink. Got him. Excellent. How much XP was that? I didn't see it. Was it 1,000,000? I bet it was. What is the mountain's treasure? Is that a good one? Oh, there's the glittering silk. I want to see what the Doan has. Eric says in Animal Crossing there was always someone crafting with no chance involved. I forgot about that. I guess that's where they got the idea. You wish each recipe type was on a different timer? Ether Ocean? Yeah, me too. The alchemist should give one out, and you know, you should get one alchemist recipe per day. One cooking recipe per day. One carpenter recipe per day. One artist recipe per day. But instead you gotta choose one of those and get none of the others. Uh-oh. Oh, right, I have a mount. Don't! Oh, Dragontree wings. That's nice. No recipes. I'll take the wings. Even if they're a bit more common now. Tough to actually make the event spawn. Shadowcat says, I'm so hyped for Victory Road. Oh my god. Victory Road is in like 6 weeks. The new Inazuma 11 game from the creators of Fantasy Life. It's going to be really, really good. And of course, we're going to cover it just like we did the beta version last year. Can't wait. Another legendary veggie, huh? Oh. Woodcutting spree. Let's grab legendary veggies. I guess. Yeah, that area needs it. Gotta get to 20,000 for rank 6. You look at the countdown multiple times a day, Ether, for Inazuma? Oh, yay! I'm super excited. Gonna get the deluxe edition, early quote access. like we did with Fantasy Life. Marathon through everything and figure out what to do from there. How are you gonna unlock everyone? Ah! And he airs out. Okay. Hit and run. Ever since the date got announced, Shadowcat says he's been counting down the days in his head until Inazuma 11. Okay, maybe I haven't been doing that. I gotta do my unboxing. The countdown. I have toys. They better work, dude. I bought them. I invested in them. I'm joking. But I did buy them. Level 70 Big Fish Shadow. What is that? Nothing else interesting there. Shadowcat says, sorry, Leafy, but I probably won't watch your Inazuma streams until I beat the main story because I want to experience it myself. I'm sure you understand. Oh, yeah, of course I understand. I always tell people, you know, it's nothing personal if you don't want to watch because of spoilers. I definitely don't mind. Typically, I just stream if I'm playing something interesting. Of course, if you're not there yet, don't watch. I'm very anti-spoiler myself. What is that mining mania? This is a bad spot to reset at. Best spot to reset at is right here, because you can kind of see everything real quick. The areas for the new events are sort of clumped together. It's here, here, and then here. Mining Mania. New events only show up at rank 5 or above, Eric. I've been doing how to rank up each area in Ginormosia video series. So I'm going to publish the videos for the new event areas across the next couple days. This is pretty slow. But it helps to have something besides legendaries that you're resetting for. I even need a couple diamonds, if that spawns. If anyone's around to play, we can do a lobby. Oh, so there's the Doan. Legendary Doan. Engage in combat mode. Did you see the new green and purple striped kit in the recent story trailer for Victory Road? No, I didn't. It's probably unlockable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Oh, don't do that. Change party. Layla. Burn. Equipment. There you go. Super effective damage. Fern can probably get a dark damage weapon now that we can farm Dragontree. I gotta craft more food, honestly, before we fight this guy. Can I do that? Is that okay? Everyone leaves the stream. I hate cooking. Give bloodshed. What's up, Triple Rye Guy? Great to see you. You've been trying out brand new. It's fun. What do I recommend as armor set for it? Endgame. The hero set gives you plus 160 attack, which makes a massive difference for brand new because you need all the attack you can get. That is 100% my most recommended endgame set, outside of, obviously, drop rate. But you don't always want drop rate, right? For Groves, I like the hero set. Well, we gotta make some of the normal time stuff, so we can get the true time recipes. Okay. Food. Yeah. Food's good. Stew. We gotta make a fresh batch of potions. Powerade. Do we have enough materials? Someone help me with the calculations. I don't know if I have enough. Math is hard. You already made your hero armor magic attack based. Uh-oh. Yeah, they gotta do crafting recipes for the hero set in an update. That'd be cool. 100 Powerade. Just barely enough materials for that. Close one. Life powder, I'm actually low on. Max heal dust. You had to eat. Welcome back, CBF. Sometimes I stream for a long time, so go get water, take a break. That's a good thing. Here we're crafting max heal dust. I forgot for a second. Okay. Choose a recipe. Evil Shard. We have one now. Pretty thrilling. Trial Cave Dew, of all things, is our throttle here. We'll survive. Marco hooks us up. Bro brings the dew. Fantasy Life dubbed the dew contest. What's up, Ferrith Hawk? Great to see you. Is corn the best weapon for brand new? So, Triple Rye Guy, corn is the best weapon to start brand new with if you're new to it. Oops. But once you actually want to invest in brand new, what you want to do is you want to make a giant stick with light damage up. You can do 20% and then an additional 10% from aging. Love my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hawk. I really appreciate it. Zach M, how's it going? We're crafting some stuff before taking on the legendary Don't. Level 100. For 3 horn drops. Why light damage, S. Eric? Or dark damage. They're the highest base damage sticks. Okay, so all the other weapons get an additional tier of elemental weapons. Stick does not. Which is stupid. Why not an Elder fire stick. What the heck? CBF says, love your vids and live streams. Thank you so much, CBF. You always come. Thank you so much for always coming to the streams. I really appreciate when I see you guys across a bunch of different streams. It makes me happy. Or when I see new people for the first time. There's no huge difference. Everything makes me happy in its own way. Like how, okay, you know what? I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna be like how Burn Be Gone makes me happy in its own way. But that would imply that there are things that don't make me happy in their own way in real life, because Burn Be Gone, let's be honest, Burn Be Gone would ruin the joke. Because Burn Be Gone actually, when we got that patch of like 70 Burn Be Gones from the Eureka acid, I actually wanted to cry. What that happened, dude? Do you know how many Eureka essences we dumped into that? 66. Okay, we can do 22. Okay, we got this. We got this. Oh, cooking's kind of better. Cooking's kind of, you have like a higher odds of success with Eureka Essence cooking, dude. Let's be honest, no skill tree, no specials. We should get a 5,000 damage stick that requires every piece of wood to craft, says Ether. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The issue with corn is that they don't let you remake it. So they give us this really powerful, ultra powerful, highest base damage weapon in the game for brand new to make up for, you know, no skill tree. It's an amazing raw weapon on the same tier as the True Things of Time. But just like the Things of Time, it loses out to Element when you craft damage up on Element. What's up, King Ditcher? Says, just wanted to say thanks for your Fantasy Life Eye guides. They've been very helpful. Oh, thank you so much. I'm working on a few more. Today we're working on a level 100 Angler. Because I think that we finally have, like, a really good method. Before it was like, okay, Erupt Tuna is pretty good. Erupt Tuna is pretty good for it, right? But I wasn't totally convinced. Here we do get the Godfish and the Poseidon fish spawning right next to each other. And they each give over 1 million XP when you rip their lips. If you say that you caught them, you get less XP, actually. Oh, we still have it in our bag. Okay. What else do we need in our loadout here? Oh, we have Winter Stew. That's what we made. I knew I had a stew. I was like, I have a good stew, dude. Stew me up! Triple Raw Guy says, the guide videos are great. A friend and I have both been keeping track of them and sharing them when they come out. Oh, thank you so much. That's so good to hear. Let me know what you guys want to see. I have a good list. I have like a Trello that I keep where it's like different video requests from people that I see. I don't track all of them. I forget to, you know, kind of lazy. I don't put everything in there. You guys totally know how it is. Like, I can admit to it because you guys know how it is, okay? Even when you're like, oh, I had my cook set. Oh, guys, watch out. When you craft and it puts you in your crafting set, and then you go into combat, you gotta whip it out before you, oh, God. Oh, that happened with the freaking Mega Bitey Shark. Mega Bitey Shark sucker punches you because you're set to Angler when he spawns. You gotta mash your weapon key so he comes out. Minasan! Okay, let's stew him up and then potion. We gotta do like, ooh-wee. Okay. Daredevil. And, where's defense? We're out of defense? I gotta craft more defense. Oh, it's right together. Guys, I didn't have it favorited. It's freaking, I didn't have it favorited. It's right there. We have 90. We probably have 90 because I forgot it's there. Do you have any videos on the best remake skills for every combat class? Okay, so yeah, I gotta do like at this point, I gotta do an equipment skill playlist to keep that clean. You are totally right. That's a good suggestion on its own. And then remaking skills. Okay, so we have aging skills. For now, as like a stopgap, I'll say the aging skills is probably gonna be pretty similar. to the crafting skills, but there are quite a few crafting skills you can get that they don't let you get. I'm yapping, so I'm dying. There are quite a few crafting skills that you can get that they don't let you age. For example, no! Got him! Yippee! Okay, there are quite a few crafting skills. The gamer reflexes to be able to do that while explaining this. That you cannot get when aging, such as charge attack damage on my freaking hoe. What am I supposed to do? You fish and gather? 2,000 magic damage from the smack. Wait, magic damage? That's why it deals so much damage? Oh, I never knew that. Oh, you have to build magic damage for don't. I guess that makes sense. Brokai, the resistance aid doesn't do crap. Remember when I crap talked ceiling spray in my potion video? I was like, if you really want to do that. Okay, you actually did. Ceiling spray, I'm so sorry. Oh. You freaking healed back the full. Oh, I freaking hate this game. Noah's down with their eyes open for a second. It was just sweet. What's my freaking weapon? I bet I have the giant stick on. I deal no damage. I forgot to equip my dark weapon. I'm sorry I failed you, says Layla. Fun fact, you can life cure your AI from the menu. It's kind of wasteful because you can only carry 20. Self-preservation, you know? Okay. We gotta equip our Dragon Stick. Dragon Stick is the dark type stick. It's on par with the light stick. Mine has bad skills. It's whatever. 10% dark damage versus 20% plus potentially aging. Gotta age it. Conflicted on element plus elemental weapons as triple rag guy. Okay, yeah, we gotta test that out. We're gonna do a build with burn stick, but I can't manage to roll it. I don't do, you know, I don't like reload my save file just because, I don't know. People, anytime I tend to ask about it, people are like, yeah, it's more fun for the stream if we like don't. I don't know. Just because some people don't like to do it anyways. And I'm like split on it, you know. I don't think that like you should be, you know, if you've seen Inazuma 11 Go, I don't necessarily think that you have to use John Dark's Hisatsu technique. La Flamme. On yourself. I don't really think you've committed a huge crime. But at the same time, it's kind of like... So why not? Especially because we do like brand new and stuff. Immediately getting all of the perfect gear. I wouldn't say it sucks the fun out of things, but if you spend 20 hours save scumming all of your different true weapons when aging, you're probably going to feel burnt out and not enjoy the game afterwards. I don't know. Ah, crap, dude. I was yapping. I mistimed it. I thought I already had one paralysis on him, but he might have had what it probably might have been, not to make excuses, is that he might have still had the higher threshold due to the HP reset from earlier. So 2 bombs wasn't enough. He needed a third. Oh, crap, dude. Guys, bring him back. He's freaking recovering again! God damn it, man! This game doesn't function. Why make an enemy specifically... Why make an enemy that always hops backwards if your freaking game always glitches out? Get him. Got him. I walked in there, dude. I was not even commentating. When he gets stuck on the tree, I get so mad. Hi, Leafe, as opposed to healer. Oh, healer, welcome back. Yeah, dude, okay. I can't remember if I actually put it in the video or not, but at one point I was doing a video on Don Wooly, and I had footage of Snow, like, going on top of a tree during the fight, and she just does nothing for, like, 10 seconds. And I'm like, and Snow's on the tree. Okay. I can't remember if I put that in the video or not. I was split on it. I wonder how many people complain in the surveys about enemies going invincible. I hope everybody complains about that every single day. Forever, always. Because they aren't fixing it. That's for sure. No, the freaking... I hate when that happens, man. You shouldn't be able to revive without consequence, but that is quite annoying when that happens there. Stun him. Bring him back, dude. Great dodge roll, Snow. Whoa! Crazy damage from the snowman attack. Insane. Oh, yippee. Let's heal Fern so we can get Burn for more damage. You might say this is taking forever, and indeed you would be correct. I think I forgot to equip my stick, my other stick. Yeah, I did. Clearly I did. Oh crap, they're both stuck on the tree, dude. Are you kidding me? And I'm dead because I got distracted by that. I never thought to use bombs in the game, says Hawk. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I'm using brand new, so I kind of have to. They should have added a quest or story with using bombs. Yeah, they gotta add a better bomb. Just freaking... Okay, I knew he would do that, and I didn't dodge it. It's hard talking and fighting this guy. Okay, lock in. Lock in to finish him off. Lock in. For whatever reason, sometimes you can lock him in place here. When he does the hop, he doesn't move sometimes here. I think it has to do with how it's his actual spawn point. I don't know. It really works, though. It's hard to pull off, but it works. Oh, 6 drops! We did it! We got all 3 horns! Yippee! Okay. Locked in. Are we being aware of the glittering silk? That's probably not what beware is short for. Die. Magic damage, huh? I'm curious, can we do a full magic damage set for, resisting him? Don Wooly? Guys, I really want to do that now. If we get another level 100 Don Wooly spawn here, we'll do it, okay? Just for fun. It doesn't even have to be drop rate. We can do full magic or wind... We should do full wind resistance. What's up, Asmodi? Welcome back. Asmodi was in our lobby last time. Pink silk thread, my beloved. Oh, hi, glittering silk thread. I have 2 moods. Pink silk thread. Glittering silk thread. The issue is that one of the moods has a 5% chance of dropping. If you can't handle me at my pink silk, you don't deserve me at my glittering silk. Oh! Just woodcutting spree. I'm saying too many glittering silk jokes in a row. I'm sorry. Hunt the legendary tree. I have like 20 logs. I don't know what to do with them. They're only used for a couple things. It's like... Oh, it's not going to appear if we do that. They're used for like the True Rod of Time. Excalibur Branch, obviously. That's like it. Saw. Saw, of course. Legendary fish. It's good for XP, which is what we're after. Swap the party out. Ahab and Teroha should have our other 2 XP glasses. Hawk says, I thought the drop was a bug. It's intentional. It's just a low odds split, like the beef. Hold up. Teruha, get a better rod. There they are. So we have XP up, plus 20% on everybody now. Let's see how much is this, rank 5. Okay, so it should be level 80. Let's see how much a level 80 legendary fish gives. I have some skill points. Oh. Yeah, that's good. I do want XP. Jet Black has gotten a few other big events to spawn, but not fish or shark. Uh-oh. Finally, Rod Heave 3! I'm finally an expert at rod heaving. Temporarily boost the damage of special skills. Perfect. Yeah, we are short on XP nodes here. Gotta get them. Yeah, Ether! I think that all the time. When are they adding a Teroha player outfit? Patching recipes in with glittering silk for other NPCs would be pretty cool. I bet they'll do it. Level 5, update this game every week and my life is yours. Level 80. Mega Milk, going in. Wait for the bite. Cute. Okay. Go. Mega rod heaving. True rod of time. With, I think, double charge attack damage 10%. So 20% total. Oh yeah, what Hisatsus do we want our characters to have in Victory Road? The custom Hisatsu. I honestly don't know the full Hisatsu list. I did a whole anime marathon last year. It's hard to recall off the top of my head. Obviously, like, I really like the Earth. That always stuck with me. I doubt you're able to do that. But who knows how OP they'll let you make your avatar, right? So if they let you have one of, like the King Peace end of season abilities, I'll probably pick that one, the Earth. But, okay, normal abilities that I'd want. Wolf Legend, obviously. I still have... I will probably never post it because it's too embarrassing. But I have saved an image that I drew, I think 15 years ago, digitally. It was like one of my first digital drawings ever. And it's of Fubuki using Wolf Legend. It's really funny. I like that Hisatsu a lot. Can I ask where you are from, Leafy, Asmodee? I'm from the United States. Or I'm from another dimension that's parallel to yours. It's one or the other. You'll have to choose. Oh, you're from England. Yeah, a bit of a time zone difference. I try to stream at different times just to catch different people. I never really know when the best time to stream is these days. Whoa, don't do that. He's gonna glitch out. We got him. Pink silk. Okay. Oh, we did it. We did it. In an alternate universe, we are all family, says Asmodee. On a molecular level, Evangelion says that we're all related. Snack World. We got the glittering silk thread from a bronze chest. Because the bronze chest is just for the weapons, so I don't think it matters. You can't really tell what you're going to get until it shows up. Do you stream on Twitch, S-Hawk? You know, I consider it. I feel like Twitch is kind of really impossible to get an audience on. You know, I really, really like to stream. What the best option for that is these days, I wish I knew. Giant Branch and not Excalibur Branch. Yeah, triple Rye Guy, because elemental damage wins out in the end. You can't do charged attack damage on Excalibur Branch. You don't have a charge attack. You work late, so you're ready to relax, Asmodee? Perfect. Good timing then. Yeah, Twitch definitely, you know, I was thinking about it the other day, so it's funny you mention it. Isn't Giant Branch raw and Excalibur Branch light as triple Rye Guy? No. Nope. Mm-mm. It's the other way around. That's why I keep saying to put light damage on Giant Stick. Let's see what events we get here to spawn. Mining Mania. Hawk says, I was lurking last week, saw you had a Twitch, but wasn't streaming there. Yeah, I just feel like, you know. I feel like the viewership's not there, right? Twitch is such a strange platform these days. What, are you supposed to stream on TikTok now? I have no clue, dude. I'd rather not. Let's start streaming on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch at the same time. What would the actual benefit of that be? Be realistic here. Triple Rye Guy says, I would have thought it's the other way around since Excalibur is a holy weapon in lore. Yeah, that's true, but, yeah, I have no freaking clue why the giant tree is a light element, to be honest. I can't think of a reason. It makes no sense. The giant tree is also just a recycled tree asset from Ginormosia. Or the other way around. I have no clue. The Post Healer says you need light mana to make Giant's Branch. That's what makes it light. Nope. Only the legendary versions. In Supreme. Fact checked. Giant Tree is used for a lot of light element stuff for some reason. I don't get it. They just needed something. Is it called something else in Japanese? I'm pretty sure it's not. I've watched Japanese videos on this game. But Giant Tree is not really a frequent topic outside of Ginormosia. Oh, you only made the legendary. Yeah, I mean, that's a good choice. But the legendary recipes for all of the elemental weapons add the mana, yeah. Let's level this to 6 for the XP. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, we did it. We did it. How much XP from level 90? Legendary fish. You might ask, why is Snow here? Crafters are more useful when they're cheering you on. Are crafters Snow? Got you there. Giant shield should be Earth. But then what do we do with Earth Tree as Ether? I know, make Giant Tree light. That's the meeting. Oh, crap, you're so right. Oh. Yeah, we already have elements for every other tree. So what do we do with Giant Tree? Well, there's the light tree. Bro got drafted into the tree war. Mother cosplay for brand new? Oh, that'd be cute. Oh, crap, because Lucas has the freaking stick, dude. Oh, yeah, that'd be real funny. I played Earthbound on the Wii U. I'm not a real fan. I only played it when they re-released it. Great game, but I kind of felt like it copied Undertale a little too much. I guess that's why they put Undertale in Smash as apology for that. That's pretty nice of Nintendo. Yeah, they had to fit in some sort of list for elemental bosses for everything. We got dragon horns. I don't really know if dragon horns are light for mining in the same area. Broke high. Holy crap. Rip those lips. Go. Got him. Excellent. Whoa! 1.1 million XP. We did it. Oops. Okay, we're back. That was a lot of XP, dude. How much fishing XP? Let's check. Oh, 84, yeah, it's kind of low. Tomoko said, did you just say Earthbound copied Undertale? Yeah, it's true, dude. They added Sans into Smash as an apology for that. Like an eye for an eye, you know? That's why Sans only has one eye. I'm sorry, that last part is so ridiculous. I couldn't say it without laughing. I saw the fish legendary was gonna skip it, but the fishing XP is really good. Instant level on each catch. Tomoko says Earthbound inspired Undertale. I don't know if that's true. The timeline doesn't check out. I watched a Let's Play of Undertale after I watched a Let's Play of Earthbound. But I don't know if that means they released in the same order. I didn't watch a Let's Play of either of those games. I'm sorry. I'm trying to decide where we reset next. We probably keep doing it. I want to keep the tower at rank 6. Oh, this needs to be ranked. Does it? Rank 5 is fine. Okay, we can reset. Okay. What comes after Adept Life? As Axel. Expert? How rare are Dragontree and Godfish events? I've been resetting for hours as triple rare guy. It's insanely rare. It's like 1%. Woo! What was that? Oh, Hunter's Net? I do like Hunter's Net. I really like Hunter's Net. Hunter's Net had a really low success rate in the anime. I kept track of that sort of thing when I was watching it. I should have done a video because I was kind of tracking a lot of that. But I kind of figured those compilations already existed. Anyways, excluding how Hunter's Net rarely works in the anime, it's really cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Got him. Macaroni Spaghetti has a 0% success rate? What is that? What is Macaroni Spaghetti? Is this a joke name? Got him. Special. From Orion for the Italy team. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that was a match. Orion had some cool Hisatsu, though. Water Angel Tree, is this XP? That's fine. It's 800,000. It's fine. Nothing to go crazy over. A Karinju says the appearance rate of the fish is very low. I can't find Godfish. You're so true. You're so real for saying that. Yeah, Don can sell some of the rare fish depending on where he is. I need an ancient sashimi set. What about a normal sashimi set? I need ancient sashimi set. I liked a lot of the Inazuma too, Hisatsu. I need sparkly sushi rice. Jesus, man, that's a terrible one to get. Goddess fruit recipe and requires Poseidon swordfish. And a 2. And a rip. Instincts. One more, we got him. 1.1 million. Five. We got like 0 events there. Dry spawns. What's your highest ranked area? 7? I got one of the Dome Woolly areas to 7. That's my how I get 3 Dome Woolly horns per kill video. Hunt for the legendary veggie. Oh crap, this could be rank 6. I need it rank 6 for veggie XP. These guys do not want to spawn. Oh. Veggie. It's good XP. It's almost rank 6, too. Yeah, these events have very low spawn rates. Triple Rye Guy, you'd like them to add farm bosses to Ginormosia? I have 0 clue why they haven't. It makes no sense to me. Why are farm bosses not a rare event in Ginormosia? Just make them rare, like the Godfish. What's your highest percentage when crafting a new sword as CBF? I can get 20% at a time on the hardest swords in the game. So I can kill them in 5 hits, basically. Potato. Ether says if they put the boss veggies in Ginormosia, no one would farm them in base. Or in the dungeons. Huh. Makes sense to me. Well, special hits all of the dig indicators. That's insane damage. Special's really good for boss veggies. That's why the DPS is kind of low on fields. Okay. Makes sense. We're gonna do... We'll probably do a treasure grove at some point. There's another legendary veggie, huh? I wonder who's in the Colosseum today. Does anyone ever do that? You can get randomly rotating boss fights, including like a 2-dragon boss fight or bird boss fight and things like that. But it's kind of random, and you don't always get something interesting. Get him. Dead. Good info? Okay, good. I'd love to make any of these events spawn. When level 5 released this patch, I didn't expect the spawn rate to be so low. Because it was sort of meant to be a patch to fix things. Let's go check Erupt Tuna. My favorite. He's so cool. Oh! More fish. We get 1.1 million from the boss fish. Really feels like more boss fish and veggies than anything else here. I'm not even trying to spawn legendaries, but they're clearly far more frequent than the freaking Godfish events and stuff, which I guess makes sense. I don't know. Making the choice between leveling Ginormosia for an update that isn't here yet. Yeah, because rank 7 has nothing in it. Or farming goddess fruits. Yep. Oops. Crazy fruit endgame. We got it this time, team. Lock in. Rip lips. Got it. Rip! The 1-2 combo, top lip, bottom lip. Yeah, Triple, they should let us ride mounts. I don't know if they should let us ride mounts in treasure groves because that sounds really OP. But they should definitely make it a bit less restrictive. Mounts are good for running away from fights though, so they shouldn't be enabled everywhere. Here, hair. Die. Don't, what you got in stock today? Mithra asks, how long has it taken on average for you to spawn the fish event? I did not see it spawn after doing the same thing you're doing, just legendaries for almost an hour. Yeah, we're not seeing it. It's ridiculously rare. It's like offensively rare. Crazy rare. But the good thing is that when you're trying to get the godfish to spawn, you're also trying to get the legendary fish to spawn, and they're both good for XP. So it's pretty good. The update's still pretty good. Oh yeah, the Hunter-Spin everyone likes to use. I don't have Hunter, though. Hunter-Spin is faster than a mount, though. I think. Marine Thread. Holy Gauntlets. Spirit Clock. And Blue Leafy Lantern. So 1 old recipe that we didn't have yet, and 2 brand new recipes added in the update. For new furnitures. Fantastic, Doan. Thank you very much. So let's try level 90 Erupt Tuna. I'm guessing level 7 doesn't make it level 100, right? Yeah, because rank 7 Drake's Eye Valley has 0 level 90 gathering spots. So rank 7 doesn't level stuff up, really. I see a severe lack of dones for horns on your map, says Zenthor. What's up, Zenthor? Welcome back. Yeah, we are not seeing any more than a single done this session so far. Meanwhile, plenty of fish, plenty of... I wouldn't say plenty of trees. Plenty of spuds. CBF says, whenever I watch your streams, I see references everywhere. Yep, that's me for sure. Everything can be related to Evangelion somehow. Go. Rippin' Lips is the best ultimate move name. I also like Harvest Tornado, because it's like Inazuma, Fire Tornado. Where can I find the big new shark? Asks Akarinchu. It's in the video. You gotta do the Godfish event, and when you fish both Godfish and Poseidon fish, he appears. What's up, Jet Black X? You finally got the airship mount. I want it so bad, dude. I've been talking about it since, like, the day of the game release. It has the most annoying sound effects ever. Oh, it does? Oops. Oh, 1.1 million. So it gives, like, the same exact amount of XP as the level 90 legendary fish. That's strange. Huh. That's really cool. And that's on a 5-minute timer. So yeah, I guess you go here and you alter between 5 and 6 until something spawns, or Erupt Tuna respawns. And that's how you level up Angler? When you jump, it makes a weird revving noise, says Jet Black. Oh, yikes. I mean, so does the bicycle. The motorcycle does the same thing. It goes, vroom. What's Inazuma as Triple Rye Guy? It's an RPG series by the same creators as Fantasy Life. The battles are soccer. It's pretty ridiculous, just like the ridiculous woodcutting and mining and stuff in this game. I have a bunch of videos posted of it. I have a playlist of 4K 60 FPS Inazuma clips. If you're looking to get into it. Some of the best animations in the demo. Oh, Maid Shoes, perfect. Its info mentions shark spawn at level 7. Is it true? Esakarinchu. The shark spawn's at rank 5. Not 7. Yeah, big XP for Cold Tuna and Swordfish Ether, but not quite as big as, Erupt Tuna, you're correct. Strictly speaking, we need Lord Fishes now for Lord Fish Platter. And higher level ones are available here, so it's a bit more worth your time. Because it doesn't really take much longer to fish up a level 70 fish. You see a tree one, maybe Dragontree. Is it there? Uh-uh. Good thinking, though. Thank you, Levina. Shadowcat says he can't get over how good Black Ash looked in the demo. Oh yeah, that one looks awesome. "4K Black Ash particles. Goes crazy. You gotta check that one out. Is its info wrong? Asks Akarin Chu. In my video? No. I say it appears at rank 5. But in the medallion, rank 7, that is false. That is not true. It appears at rank 5. Encyclopedia, unreliable. I released a short about this the day the game released. The truth about Smoldering Claws. I talk about how the game says that you need rank 3 area. Or, yeah, for Smoldering Claws to drop, but they drop at rank 1 and rank 2. They're just less common. Did we fish the fish already? I wasn't paying attention. How much XP? There he is. The icon is also wrong. Yeah, I mean, that's another story. Does that mean they originally intended for the event to be available at rank 7 only? I wonder. Multana Waste is bugged to hack, says Healer. What, the invisible walls? That's intentional. What's the bug? Shadowcat asks, why was there a sand golem icon for the shark enemy? It's broken. Thanks, level 5. Healer says you can go around at area level 4, killing level 60 to 7 enemies, and it says you get area points, but you don't get the points. Are you serious? Is that why Multana feels slow to level? They patched that, says Ether. With this update, really? Cool Ginormosia update then. Thank you, level 5. How much XP will ripping these lips give? Let's see. 830,000. Yeah, that's a good amount. That's about right. It's like the water angel tree for cutting wood. Would you recommend doing all classes to hero before fully grinding Ginormosia to rank 5? Asked Francis. I mean, all areas, sure. I mean, hero's a bit excessive. Hero's a bit excessive. Also, the new quests only unlock at rank 5, and they let you spawn things that are required to get to hero rank, if that makes sense. So no, I would not recommend that. I definitely would not recommend that. For example, get the fishing area to rank 5 so you can spawn Godfish and Poseidon fish, which are required for quite a few hero ranks. No, excellent. Yeah, Zenthor, it was not necessary. It's a swordfish. Does not impact XP either. You're up, Tuna. Let's go. Terrain decorations in Shroom Haven should be craftable for the base, like the music note shrooms, says Triple Rye Guy. Oh, that's genius. That's genius. The musical shroom should be craftable. Yes. Gathering. We're almost out. Here we go. Summer Nectar. 150. It's fine. Excellence don't give more. I've talked about this and shown it. They give more items, but not more XP. Do you have a video about priority areas to get to rank 5? It's funny you asked that, Francis. I have a fastest area rank grind playlist, and the tutorials are being made in priority order. So, all the videos I've made so far are about important drops. Is the best way to put it. So, like, the Nap Dragon used to be more important. Now he's not quite so important. The Taurus also spawns there in Great Cup Plains for grinding them out. Trying to get to this Erupt Tuna. It's always a bit annoying. Leveling up Gino is a headache, says Christy. Yep. Here we go. Good alternative armor skills other than item up. Non-hero combat gathering lives. As Triple Rye Guy. Elemental resistance. Stacking elemental resistance. If you're lucky, you can roll blanket all elements, right? Or is that only certain pieces? Legendary Don Wooly is wind. He also deals magic damage if you want to do a magic defense set, because I'm going to do that soon. It might be on this stream, might not be. I said I'd do it if another level 100 Don Wooly spawned, and he just hasn't yet, so... You know. So annoying that you need to dismount and climb so often, says Mithra. Oh, finally, someone says it. Thank you. I feel heard. Right? Okay. Not just like, okay, I wish the mounts could climb up walls. Okay, yes. But the real annoying part, like the actual annoying part is like, I don't like how many button presses are required to traverse Multana Waste specifically. It is like, oh my god, it's like they did not test the game. I know that they put this Ginormosia area together really quick, but wow. Ooh, it is brutal. Why don't you automatically stop? Okay, that would be more annoying. Actually, I was going to say, why don't you automatically climb the wall when you hit a wall? That would be so annoying. Okay, hang on. The obvious stairs in that area, yeah. They make things that you're supposed to run across and climb repeatedly, and they don't question how annoying it is. They're like, oh, we created a program that makes it easy to draw terrain. Yeah, level 5, we can tell from how sloppy and thoughtless the entire terrain feels for this. Just random glops everywhere. Hey, we love it, though. Let some of the mounts fly, says Christy. They promised a pilot life, dude. They literally promised a pilot life, and they didn't deliver. I posted an edit of a live stream from 6 years ago where I say that level 5 promised a farmer life, and they haven't released it yet. That video aged extremely well. 6 years later, I finally get to play Farming Life. Flying would be so cool. I agree, Carrie. Pilot would make grinding easier, too. Clearly, Pegasus should have let us fly, right? Says Ludovica. I don't know about that. I mean... Level 5 wanted to distribute a special-looking reskin for the horse. The horse is their go-to reskin. There are like 6 different horse reskins now. Horse, camel, black horse, white horse. That makes 4. Unicorn, and Pegasus. That's 6 total horses. I was right. So I don't know if this one should be stronger than the others, just because there are so many. But I would say that the Pegasus raises the question of where flying mounts are. And if they're being worked on. I feel like it's the kind of thing that they're going to say for paid DLC expansion to really make it feel like a big expansion. Additional mount functions. I would expect additional mount functionality to come in paid DLC, but you never know. You never know. Healer says Pegasus mount is whack on principle because it floats. Okay, true. Purely style. A mount that goes over water would be amazing, Triple. Yes. We need that. A mount that can glide over water. Yeah, even Pegasus should be able to do that. Farmer XP. Yeah, the floating itself... I mean, I guess it feels like a tease. I get what you're saying. But Link can't fly with the hover boots, now can he? Crap, man. It has giant wings. I can't make that argument. Why can't it fly, bro? Where am I going? Link has a glider, says Healer. No, we are not doing gliders. We do not need every single game to be open world plus glider. This game didn't even have an open world until Inafune messed up the linear story. We do not need to turn Fantasy Life into open world plus glider game. I don't know. I shouldn't resist the tides of change. I agree, I refuse, says Healer. Okay, true. Like, I'm just saying, Level 5 promised Pilot Life 6 years ago. 6 years ago. This was, like, barely after Breath of the Wild even released. So I just feel like, okay, I've talked about this on past streams. I just feel like if they were to add a glider, it would feel like throwing in the towel and giving up on Pilot Life. Because that should totally be, like, an ability of Pilot or whatever. I don't know. I don't. Old man yells at cloud.jpg. I complain about the smallest things. I'm not actually heated about it. Some people, like, legit, like, their entire life gets turned upside down. Because the video game's not exactly how they wanted it to be. Okay, I'm not like that, just to be clear. But, you know, sometimes I'll have more than a couple words to say. I want Postman Life in a paid DLC. Yeah, they also promised that. With a mechanical arm for some reason. Or was it Pilot that gets that? I forget. Either way, they were cooking something that they never took out of the oven, and now it's black and over-crisped. And if they were to release it, it would not taste good. This is an analogy for Farmer having 0 tab. Did they cook? Oh, they did. For 6 years with Inafune. You're waiting for a snow map, Akari Chu? Yeah, me too. They did one 10 years ago. They couldn't manage to do another one, though. Please forgive us. I feel like musicians should be a life, says Jet Black. That's because you're in tune with the vibes of the game. Because in the original outline for Fantasy Life, there were 20 lives. Farmer included, and musician performer was one of them. They had quite a few that involved interacting with other players because it was going to be an MMO called True Fantasy Live Online for the Xbox in like 2005. I don't really know if you need me to tell you that that never ended up happening because it was a single-player 3DS game that didn't get online until a paid DLC expansion like a year later. And the 3DS game released in 2012. Hooey! You know London Life in Layton? That's rebuilt from the scraps of Fantasy Life DS. I'm serious. I'm actually serious. They have the same art style, if you compare the screenshots. Mechanic life that allows you to use small planes and boats for the terrain, says Christy. I would like to see a crafting life that does more than just craft, right? Mechanic would be so freaking cool if it like did crafting mini games, quote. Not necessarily, oh, your meter went down, you gotta do a maintenance mini game. Okay, that would be kind of lame. Oh, freaking... Tara was cute, so it's okay, but... Oh, it was the level 81. My bad. What's up, Mermaid Plush? We did find the goldfish spot. It is the Godfish spot, sorry. It is in my new video that I published. I published a new video. It's very good. Check it out. Took a while to edit. Or, you know, we're doing this live, so we'll see if it spawns. But it doesn't really like to. How else do I put it? I thought Carpenter Life would let us build houses, but that's because I didn't play the other games, says Triple Rye Guy. It's more like everything that they thought of but didn't actually put into the games are, like, clearly obvious, echoing from the content that they designed but never implemented. For example, you can grow radishes and there are radishes. You can grow carrots and there are carroties. You can't grow corn, but there are cornies. Like, okay. What are we supposed to make of this? Asmodi, the itch to play is always strong with this game. There's always a number to go up. Also, they should add, like, a secret here. I'm tired of this not doing anything. It's very cute. The mushroom ring. Very circle. Okay. Legendary Godtree. Teroha's having a picnic. I'll join her later. No one else is invited. Do not fear, I am with you, says Teroha. See, she agrees. Crap, I forgot to drink my freaking milkshake. Mithra says Weird Pad should have a reset Ginormosia function. Oh, that's kind of genius. That should be like the reward for... Quick reset should be the reward for, clearing the roguelike mode. Unique specials for elemental weapons, says Triple. Did you know that the gimmick for Mage on the 3DS version was being able to change the element of your spells with different combos for each element? Did you know that they dumbed down this game so that they could sell more copies, and it worked? Everything you like will be continuously sanded down until every sharp edge is dulled. In the name of selling more copies. You have to accept that. $950,000, thank you. I did not get an excellent on that. I don't need the logs. I wanted to flex that. Get the Forest Lord Fish. This one we actually do need an excellent on. Big the cat mode, let's go. Okay, but who actually has the best song in Sonic Adventure? What's the pop quiz answer? No, we'll reveal the answer after we fish. Hold it. Well, it's Knuckles, of course. Okay. Plains Lordfish over here. Just going around fishing. When it comes to fishing like this, it's probably better to do a multiplayer lobby. Very true. The silly events do not like to spawn. The new ones. Did the first game have technological stuff as Triple Ryguy? No, but they had an airship side story, or main story in Fantasy Life Online that seemed kind of rushed and also cut short that they released before it shut down. The side story involved Edward and airships, and for some reason, Edward was an alchemist and so was his assistant, even though they were clearly, like, they looked like pilots and they drove airships. So, one, that's why Alchemist does technology. And two, also Alchemist works with metals, besides blacksmith. It does, like, the jewels and stuff, the jewelry. But also, I got distracted while fishing. Lame. Only one plain Lordfish. Oh man. What was I talking about? It was Fantasy Life Online. And the cut story. And how Edward was probably going to be a pilot because... You know, why wouldn't he? He's an explorer. That's just a theory, though. Why do alchemists make metal stuff as healer? How do I put it? Isn't that like the alchemy lore, IRL? Right? Don't they want to make gold? I'm not a real alchemist. I can't speak for the people who are. Topiary guy says alchemy is basically a precursor to chemistry. I mean, okay. If you want to get a little less silly about it, sure. But they weren't coming up with any magic in chemistry, now were they? We have not crafted cozy headwear, despite how cozy it looks, dude. You could take a nice snooze in that cap, bro. Overpowered. Grand Miner's Hat. It's funny they made Edward from alchemist to archaeologist. I was trying to jog your memory on the topic. Oh, yeah. It's funny, right? It's really strange. I want to make the new boots. Yeah, I do need a couple diamonds. A few diamonds. Erupt Tuna respawned for XP. 20 Erupt Tunas per hour. It's more like 19, because you gotta transit to it. But 20 per hour would be 20 million XP, which gets you a couple levels at the cap. It's gonna take a good few hours if you're only doing Erupt Tuna. You need another strat, like, to go with that. Rope your friends into fishing too? How much harder do the fish get in multiplayer? It's, you know... flip-flop. You gotta balance those two parts of the equation. Alright. Trust me, these godfish are gonna roll in. Oh. We gotta beware the glittering silk. It is so convenient how close it is to the tower here. You just go straight down. We're level 87. We were like 82 before. Triple leveled Moltana by going to the over leveled swarms. Yeah, that sucks. We have some decent area events now, so do those. Always use Daredevil Aid first when you're buffing, because it will let you apply your other buffs without getting interrupted. Very helpful. Where is it? Come on. Bring it in. I'm seeing that pink silk again. Drop in. Rank down. Look left and right, cross the street, and then rank again. What's that? Mania. These maniacs are everywhere, bro. Be careful. What's this? Diamond? Oh, mining diamonds! We're gonna get the 3 diamonds we need for the true cooking pan of time. When you get the true thing of time, you should get trials for each thing and then get something afterwards, like a recipe or a skill scroll for a combat class, blah, blah, blah. That would be cool. Earth Star Crystal, how big? Level 70? Lame. You disappoint me. Yeah, Triple, this feels like a cruel joke. You asked for Godfish spawn, right? Here it is. And it doesn't exist. It does not exist. It's just not there. Yeah. That's mine. $50,000 damage when mining. Goes crazy. Chris says it's annoying in multiplayer when people don't want to do anything except stand around and wait to get XP. Oh, that's not annoying. But my lawyer has advised me to not say anything beyond annoying. So we're going to go with annoying, you know? What's this here? That's when they juke you like that and move the sweet spot as you're specialing. Level 97. Good. 1.1 million. It's like the one way to troll in this game, and it's actually like the most disrespectful thing ever to do, dude. And also, the people who troll by doing it, sometimes they go into the chat and they start typing crap in the chat, too. And it's like, oh my god, are you 5 years old, bro? Who has time for this? Wilted flower emoji. Wilted flower emoji is like my default reaction to people trolling or like being rude or anything these days. It's like, who has time for this? It's almost 2026 and you're still freaking trolling people online. It's like out of date now. It's boring. It's not even interesting anymore. Being nice is more novel. It happens less often. We've progressed. Wish I could kick them out, says Chris. Yeah, you can only kick if you go back to cook in the guild hall. So you have to end the Ginormosia session. It's so stupid, dude. Roach behaviors. Yeah, they hide in the corner of your house and they eat the little scraps that fall down, the little scraps of XP. I've been playing Roach deck in Shadowverse. So I kind of like Roach. I shouldn't say that during the summer, dude. Holy crap, man. Oh my god. Knock on wood, bro. I didn't say that. Roaches, you did not hear that. They're like, oh, we can come in now. I had that kind of trolling happen in a 900-year grove. Yeah, just end the expedition and kick them out. 3 of us spent 10 minutes trying to cut down a level 100 Great Starry Tree, but it healed too fast. Yeah, geez. Yeah, you can't do it. When they scale the HP up for multiplayer because someone joins and they just stand there. People don't realize it's like Monster Hunter. The HP scales depending on how many players you have. Terroir! 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 No! Kyrie, I won't forget you, I promise. Bye. "20 minutes into the expedition, the 4th player joined and you killed the tree. Oh, congrats. Big moment for tree haters. Tree's dead. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, what's this? What's it? Oh. When you zoom out, the small fish clump together and it looks like there's only 2. Okay, I'm going to craft true cooking pan of time now. Just slowly happens over time. We're looking at 3,600. And some pirate gumbo. Or Halloween. Here we go. Eat. Cupcake says they haven't touched multiplayer because they're worried they're too bad. Look, here's the thing. There's this serial trolling method going around where people stand around and do nothing just so they get the experience. As long as you don't do that, people won't judge you because they're just tired of people not doing anything. So if you're bad, they won't really care. What you can do is you can heal people. You can craft potions. This game has a lot of different ways to play. You can be supportive and give people buffs. A lot of people are lazy and don't like to buff themselves in treasure groves. It's true. It's true. It happens on stream. So I'll feed them because, you know, even if they're far in the game and they clearly have food in their inventory, they just haven't bothered to push it yet. Yeah, push the button for them. Do it. They'll be happy. And we're always very understanding around here because the game just came out. And so we all remember the time that we had nothing two days ago. 2 days ago. I love people who feed me in groves, says Healer. Yes, it's very helpful. Oh, rented needle. I'm on that rented needle right now. How'd that happen? I aged it. That's how. Cool. Blacksmith. Here we go. Okay. True thing of time. And plus 200 crafting meal. Can we defeat the true frying pan of time? Look! Oh my god! Oh my god, this update is so good! Okay, so guys, they updated the freaking ability display at the bottom of the screen. When you eat a crafting buff meal, it actually shows the increase. It actually shows the increase from your crafting meal. I can't believe it. Literally the best increase ever. Because it makes things less confusing for viewers when I eat something and nothing changes. Wait, who the hell has the frying pan and time equipped, dude? What? Why don't I have it equipped? Oh, because my Venus one is technically better. Frying pan. This stinky little goblin has the frying pan of time, bro. Put that down. You don't know what it does. Cupcake says 150 hours of playtime, but 100 is making their island. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect on Legendary Feast is the hardest craft in the game right now. It's very interesting to me. Because Alchemist doesn't have anything on that same tier. Nothing does. Some of that Dark Beast stuff is pretty up there. But I mean, those aren't consumables, right? For consumables, nothing's up there. Yeah, artist is the best life. Island decoration. That's artist. Boink, 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 boink. 5-shot! Just a few more points and we can 4-shot a true thing at a time. Veggie dish crafter and crafting charge up. Kind of bad skills, but we can tackle that later. You know? We can make up for that. Veggie dish, huh? I want, like, platter and... What does... Hang on. What's legendary feast, dude? Is it a platter? What is it? Is feast a platter, technically? Yeah, dude, faintly glowing leaf is such BS to add to this recipe. Like, get over yourself, dude. Why would they add faintly glowing leaf to this? They're already clogging our inventory with these legendary ingredients that we can't use. And then they put the freaking, you know, the disproportionate allocation of meat to veggies is what I mean. They already troll us with that. And then they put the freaking faintly glowing leaf drop from Godly Cabbage boss. Why, bro? I don't get it. Do they hate cooking? Get him. Special's great for double tap. As Modi says, the Discord is always nice. The community is great for the Flea channel. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that because I really shouldn't have dropped this, but I got too many greats because I was yapping. Yeah, we did not perfect that. Damn, dude. I didn't lock in is the issue. I did not lock in. We can make a few Lordfish platters here pretty easily. It's very hard. Yeah, you gotta get excellence on all of them, and I was yapping too much at the start. Care too much about communicating with the audience. It's a good spin. We'll put that in the papers. Is it the Yokai Discord in the description? Yeah, it's the same developers. This is the only game the developers have published in like the past 6 years outside of Megaton Musashi. Which we also streamed, but nobody else played, so. At this point, we're just a community of people who really like Sakihiro Hino, for better or for worse. They also did Ni no Kuni, great memory, Hawk, yeah. If you remake an aged weapon, you keep the aging carry, you keep it. But you don't change the aging. It stays the same. Oh, you love Ni no Kuni? Yeah, me too, on the PS3. I tried to pre-order the Wizards Edition for the Drippy plushie, and I couldn't because it instantly sold out, and I'm still pissed all these years later. Love Ni no Kuni, hated the sequel, says Cupcake. Yep, I did not play the sequel. It looked way too different, and I didn't like the new cast. Also, a lot of weird city building stuff. Yeah, Discord is easy to get lost in, our Discord server, until you realize it's all for games by the same developer. It's just like a million channels for a million different games. Also, we have like a Monster Hunter channel, because I really like Monster Hunter. And Monster Hunter Stories was based on Yokai Watch. It's a game based on Yokai Watch. For real, I'm serious. Okay, good. I'm glad even if you don't use Discord, it's easy to find. Yeah, you don't have to, like, use it all day, every day. Some people are like, you have to use Discord all day, every day. I'm like, no, you don't. Just use it when you want to use it, dude. Have you guys seen Keep Your Hands Off the Azoken in anime? There's a scene where one of the characters grabs the phone from another character out of their hands and she raises it up into the air. She goes, there's nothing good about social media. I think of that scene a lot. Triple says, item duplication would be cool for crafting lives. We literally already have that. I'm doing that right now, dude. I'm doing that right now. If you craft things in multiples, then you get a 2.5 times multiplier if you get a perfect. If you craft things in singles, then you get a 4 times multiplier when you get a perfect. So it's your choice, depending on if you want to make things by hand or make things in batches. Is that what you mean? Oh, Asmodi, perfect. That's great to hear. Yeah, if you guys ever have an issue, definitely ping the mods. We may have a reputation for being strict, but it's all in the name of, well, you've seen what happens on other Discords. Ha, maybe. Somehow a bunch of little kids started using it recently, and things got a bit chaotic. Johnny tests whip crack sound effect. Love and peace. Yeah, it's all in the name of love and peace, basically. Can't enter my phone number for some reason to verify, says Cupcake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was... Yeah, I didn't want to have to do that, but a couple years ago, people, you know, on Discord, it became big to, like... It was called raiding servers. And you would basically, they would make a bunch of accounts, and the accounts would join, and they would post bad stuff. The only way to stop that is by having phone number verification. Otherwise, it just happens all the time. Or at least it used to. Yeah, don't worry. I can't see that if you do the phone verification. That's just through Discord. Thankfully, I'm not interested in seeing that. Roast a Legend, I mean, it's fine. Roast a Legend is fine. I like stews. I like stew. Europe tuna is so good. We're getting so many of it, too. For things that are single craft. Oh, yeah, Triple. They should have an ability to double craft armor. Yeah. That should be an ability. Okay, I gotta freaking lock in for cooking. Why is cooking so hard? Ah! Why am I so bad at the cooking? Okay. As Moni says, they're also bad at the cooking when they don't log in. Okay, yeah. Cooking's got the sauce, dude. Winter stew is kind of easier to make in batches if you want to batch craft a stew. I'll try not to burn down my house. Cooking is hard. Spin and tap have taken us all out. If you say otherwise, I'll never believe you, says you. If you've never gotten a grape because of a spin or a tap, you've avoided crafting out of fear. What's this? Pumpkin soup. Fine. What else are you gonna do with the pumpkins? Boop, boop, boop. Dude, I need to do my cooking skill tree. What are we behind on? These mashing and tappings for cooking are like... Unleash your inner Kong. This is a reference to the cheesy title of Nintendo's new YouTube video on @Nintendo America. Only people who are subscribed to notifications from @Nintendo of America will get this joke. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. If you are, I am. Seafood stew. Lots of stews for the AI. I hate the spin gimmick so much, says Ludovica. It's new, and it wasn't in the game a couple years ago. When level 5 took over the game, they added it. You can check the original trailer. Unless I'm wrong. I might be. The crafting backgrounds were different, and also the locations of all the crafting stations were the same for every life, just like last time on 3DS. Until level 5 came in. Remove the spin, says Chris. I get where you're coming from. I don't know if I agree, but I get where you're coming from. It's a valid request. I kind of like it, but it's, demanding. We have more furniture to craft. I guess in the end, the answer to the question in the title is no. Obviously, I was hoping the answer would be yes. My friend said the 3DS had item storage, says Triple. Yeah, and you could share it with a friend to send them items. Crazy. They probably don't have mass item sending because, like, anti-cheat, which makes sense to me. Whee! Oh, Cupcake got the Discord working. Okay, good. Yesterday and today we had a couple people making lobbies. So the more people, the more there are to join. Spirit clock, top quality. You can talk to this clock and you don't have to fear it. How quick are we going to craft this? Whoa. Pirate wall. Technically, we haven't made that. Oh, so are you gonna pirate the wall, huh? You might as well pirate the whole game at that point. I would never... I pirate shipped the wall. It's different. Yeah, pirate ship wall. Officer. We have some things of time to craft. Staff a time. Bow a time. It's kind of unnecessary. Maybe shield a time. Carrie says one level left with Taylor. Much easier with the tutorial. Okay, good. I'm glad. That's good to hear. A lot of people have said that the level up tutorials have helped them. So I'm going to keep doing that for the rest of the Ginormosia areas and the few lives that I have left here. Where's your time of time, Zenthor? That's Ren. That's Princess Ren. Your time of time. You can freely change Buddy in the equipment menu now, yeah. Pirate talk with Olivia. Yeah, don't worry. Olivia's the good kind of pirate. The only thing she steals is, your heart. Haha. But I don't want to say that because that's baiting an unfunny response. Though, okay, wait, hang on, let's be honest. Persona and Yokai Watch need to cross over. We've been saying that since I started this channel. I've been freaking saying that, like, forever. Like, people, like that was one of the first questions, like, people would ask me in my comments, is like, what should Yokai cross over with? And it's like, oh, Persona, yeah, 100%. They share so many demons, too. Oh, crap, man, we gotta freaking, change our party, I forgot. Putting off true stuff due to DLC healer? I mean, I don't actively grind for it. I'm just getting this stuff while resetting for the Godfish, which is, it's nice that they have multiple things to reset for at the same time. Less monotonous. Yeah, they just make sense together, Ether. Libya's the only person you've had in your party since the moment you got her as Modi. Oh, wow. That's dedication. Treasure Grove 90 to 100 is good for gathering classes, Zoldath, but a lot of Ginormosia stuff, the level 90 bosses are better. Don't change it. You'll make him despawn. Okay. Layla. Fern. Shadow asks, what if Persona 5X and Puni collabed? It would still be fine. Since your video about the DLC likely making it easier to get them, I've slowed down my progress, says a healer. Okay, I'm glad I could help. I felt like that's good advice. Because that's usually how these things go in games that get updated. I've gotten stung in the past by not following that ideology. And the times that I do follow it tend to pay off, you know? No snow. Oh, crap, dude. I freaking snow, bro. Thank you. You haven't gotten one electric eel? You're searching in the wrong places. You can find it in your base, I swear to God. Okay, maybe not. Okay, hang on. Okay, wait, hang on. I thought I fished it up in my base once. I could be wrong. Oh, cavefish. Cavefish is in my base, and electric eel is in depths B3. I forgot, man. It's something like that. I don't know. Okay, don't trust me on this, actually. Dude, he's somewhere, though. Trust. Oh, Snow's level 100, finally. Like, don't trust me, but also do. He's somewhere. East Great Gut, says healer. The swampy area. There you go. Electric is not Grove only. The book lies about everything. Mainly because Ginormosia was added late. Do you guys remember when they released a single piece of key art and I theorized the entire Treasure Grove mode without even having the name, just based on the key art? I was like, oh, they're gonna have a randomized dungeon mode. I can tell. It's just something that level 5 does in a lot of their games, and I got those vibes from it. Layla, honey, what are you doing? Fern. Gotta buy more life cures. We're getting cooked. Ceiling spray. Oh yeah, here's all my hearts. Resistance. Power. Crit. In case they special at the start. Sometimes their special's full. Oops. It's sticky, dude. I don't like it. Kind of like children IRL. I hate sticky UI. Sticky child in the mall. Oh, boy. Get out of the way. Or they are crashing into you. Okay, not to freaking talk crap about 4-year-olds with underdeveloped motor functions because they aren't even 6 yet. But I digress. Every time I use power spray, I have to shout power out loud. It's like in Dragon Quest when you hype up. You wish the treasure layouts were generated a bit more variance, with a bit more variance, yeah. Yeah, like in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, they have really good treasure groves. Psych up, yeah. You psych yourself up. Let's go. Let's freaking fight, bro. We got this. Psych up 100. Okay, hang on. Wooly, bro, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Jump back to the arena before you heal back to full HP while being invincible. Okay, we got a rebuff. Here we go. Resistance, go. Crit, go. And stew, go. Okay, shred them. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Stop! Okay. We managed to freeze him for a second. Bro needs to get back in the cage. Got him! Amazon, when you have 1 minute of freedom. We got him. Okay, got the triple horns. Now what? We can't give up until we get one of the events to spawn. Oh, you hit Paladin Master Cupcake. Great job. It's probably mega easy to parry all of Don Wooly's moves and destroy him in 2 seconds. Triple says Big Beak in heated mode is Luigi wannabe. The freaking tornadoes. And the weird dancing. I have no clue what you're talking about. But I guess I see it. Yeah, Ether Paladin's underrated. Lugia, the Pokemon, not Luigi. Clearly, I need to zoom in. I was struggling to make the connection, bro. Lugia also has tornadoes, similar to the Luigi tornado in Smash Bros. Melee. But neither of those are going to make these area events spawn. Taylor Dunn says, Carrie, nice job. Last crafting class to 100 is what? Cook? Oh, artist. Yeah, that makes sense. Catch every fish. That's not the event we want. I'm gonna exit and come back here. Everyone's abusing Hunter's extreme damage. Is either... Oh yeah, Hunter always hits damage cap, doesn't it? Paladin is low-key highest DPS when built right for the fight in front of it. Yeah, that makes sense either. Hunter's obviously super OP. You can hit damage cap pretty easily with it, too. I see it a lot. People just fire off a bunch of arrows at once, and it's all 9999. I have no clue how they do it. What's this? Potato? It's a fish. We'll take one fisher with us. I want to level up the other two NPCs. He likes cave fishing. Fishing in the sea. Healer has a level 45 treasure grove up. You guys should do it. That sounds fun. Whoa. Fish. Here he is. We found him. I'm unsure of what to do if the seas get rough. Ahab, advise me. I'll catch this big old flopper for you. Press on without fear and rip the lips. Advanced technique. Oh, I didn't excel in it. Because I need more legendary fish, right? Here we go. Ether says 7,000 to 8,000 damage per hit. Is that with or without crit aid for guaranteed crits? Okay, so the absolute fastest one to reset for is definitely the Dragontree, because you can see it from the tower, so you don't have to open the map. Diamond, we need that. Rabbits. Now these sand sharks, they do not drop, something. They drop something exclusively in treasure groves, don't they? Moon shard or whatever. Triple element buff would be stickers and aging for a total of 30%, yeah. Without crit aid? Yeah, do crit aid and you'll be hitting for damage cap on your paladin setup, Ether. Here we go. Big Geode. Yippee! Yeah, this should be rank 6. So we can get a 3rd diamond. Mining diamonds. Let's do the Dragontree trick for a morale boost. See how the starry tree spawned in? Definitely the easiest and fastest to do. I wish the other ones were like this. Anyone want to do a glittering silk lobby where we run around and do glittering silk? Or should I solo farm that? How do I join someone else's grove as Cupcake? You gotta join their lobby, and then they just enter it. Dragontree trick S triple. It's just what I'm describing right now. See what I'm doing here? See how we got it so fast? You can literally see it spawn in from the tower. It's a trick that I came up with on stream yesterday. The trick that I came up with is you can see the Dragontree spawn from the tower. So you dramatically shorten the cycling time by simply not needing to pull up the map at all. You reject all other spawns on the map, and you only go for the Dragontree. It only works for Dragontree. But Dragontree is such a pain in the ass to get, and you need so many of them, that it's like, oh my god. Thankfully, we have an easy way to spawn it now. Explorer asked another 9-hour stream time. Uh-oh. We'll see what I can do. Hey, my damage is higher now. I had to equip a better axe. I can't remember what I had equipped last time. Much easier now. You did that for monster events to level up areas until you got 4 or 5. Triple guy? Yeah, that's good. That's really good. This one's more so trying to get something super specific. But I do really like what you're talking about. That makes a lot of sense. You need to be rank 7 to do the Dragontree trick. As you can see from my footage that you only need to be rank 5. If you need to see it in action, you can rewind a bit. I cannot change my rank right now because we're trying to fight the Dragon's Claw. And it will despawn the event if I change the rank. Oh, but I can show you from the map. I can show you from the map, actually. You know what? Here we go. So I'm rank 5 right now. It's faster if you have rank 6 unlocked because you can cycle between 6 and 5. It only spawns if you're at rank 5, so don't back out from the menu until you cycle back to rank 5. So you go rank 4, and then rank 5, and then bounce out of the menu. If you're at rank 6, you can just go to rank 6, back out. Rank 5, back out, and it's faster. But I don't have rank 6, so whatever. Rank 6 takes a while. Yeah, happy to help, see, absolutely. Here's the thing, this Dragon Claw gives a ton of mining experience. Also, we never cleared the event completely last time, so we didn't get to see what happens after we kill this. Ba-ba! Level 70 Nap Dragon spawn. And level 70 Prairie Dragon spawn at the same time. How the heck are we gonna kill him? Well, we have 2 combat lives with us, thankfully. Properly equipped to get some XP. Funny how the gatherables are level 90, but the enemies are level 70. Watch out, dude. Slap him. Oops. Snapdragon caught awake in a rare occurrence, says Ether. Yep, we woke him up with the event, but also I'm pretty sure he is actually awake at night, typically, isn't he? Am I wrong? He's just nocturnal, right? These guys are just sleeping too, don't worry. Just sleeping. Yeah, he's usually awake at night. So yeah, that's the easiest way to get one of the events to spawn. Oh crap, we got domed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, it's less funny. We aren't supposed to acknowledge that. Don't worry. Please give us your horns. Oh crap, it's fine. Yeah. Are we ranked 5 or 6? Fine, we're fine. 2 horns incoming. Okay. Daredevil, come on. And prime the paralysis with 1 bomb. Ow! Why is Fern getting soloed by Bully? Oh, does she not have armor on, bro? I need my Dark Stick. Or is it on? It might be on. I think it's on. Probably not. No, it's not. Go. Cut that short. Burn him. Got him. Crap, is that why she's called Fern? Because it sounds like burn? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. From what I'm understanding, they basically took Fantasy Life Online and made this game from that. Correct. Like what Nintendo did with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time? God, no. Incorrect, 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 incorrect. Nuh-uh. I'm reading that comment out loud, but I gotta make it clear that's not what they did. Fantasy Life Online was originally called Fantasy Life 2. It was meant to be a full-on sequel. The issue is that Level 5 freaking sucks ass as a developer, and I am not going to, like, sugarcoat that. I edited a stream of me playing Fantasy Life Online 6 years ago, where I outline all of the issues that Level 5 has as a developer, and it was like a prophecy that came true that continuously brought Level 5 down and ended in Flow's failure. And so I released a video called I Played Fantasy Life's Yokai Watch collaboration. If you watch that video, I basically give you the rundown on why the game's going to fail, and I turned out to be right. But also, my #1 wish for that game was for them to simply make it into a real game afterwards. If you guys know Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, you know how they did Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete? This is a little more than that. It's like... It's like Nintendo, not Nintendo, it's like Level 5 was a magical god, and there's this baby, okay? Level 5 has this baby, okay? And they love the baby very much, and the baby's very smart, and it's very creative, and everyone, you know, they're friends with the baby, and they like the baby, but here's the issue. The baby's really, really ugly. The baby looks like a gacha game with microtransactions. The baby's very ugly. Level 5 says, oh my good lord. And by good lord, I mean me. I'm the creator of this universe, says Level 5. I shall have mercy on you and rebirth you as a more beautiful child. Keeping all of your best qualities and everything that makes you you. But turning you into something brand new that you were always meant to be in the first place. A beautiful child. Because, oh my god, gacha games are pretty ugly, huh? This is a true story. This actually happened. And then that's what Fantasy Life I became from Fantasy Life Online. The most accurate representation of what this is the new Atelier game that came out, where they did the exact same thing with the failed Atelier gacha. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. From the ashes, exactly. The baby, the baby. Oh no. We need a Strangeling tier list video, tier Zeus style. That would be amazing. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. The tiers are kind of, you know, Strangelings have categories, and I'm going to rank the categories. There are a couple that are beyond their category, but that's about it. There are definitely categories to Strangelings, and there is a top tier for sure that is just straight up one category. I'll leave it to you to guess what it is. I've kind of talked about it before. You can kind of see it in my boss setup. But yeah, Strangeling tier list will be fun. Uelius is healer. Yeah, that's why it's going to be interesting. A lot of people say Uelius is the strongest Strangeling. You guys should definitely click my video to see if I say that, because you may be shocked by the answer. Which would result in you watching the video. Oh my god. Whoa. It's all coming together. The plan. Oh, whoa. I like Uelia, but she needs glasses. She's so inaccurate, says Triple. Oh man, seriously? She dunks on people with her Starfall. They're big. Okay, it doesn't make that sound, but it looks like it should make that sound. You know what I mean? Lara's actually incredible, says Healer. Yeah, she got the Elden Ring move that always hits because she jumps up in the air to use it, so she can aim it from above. Mega area plus 30% light damage. Oh, she's the goated. Also, here's why Laura might go into the fully top tier, okay? Ready? Lara is a, I'll let you know a secret. Lara is a paladin, which means she has a shield, which means she gets extra skills to equip her with. Which means, higher tier, potentially. Because AI are there to be skill slaves sometimes. Not all the time. We pay them minimum wage. But they have to get there via tips. So it's, you know, it's immoral. Why are we like this? Why is this how we treat our NPCs? Why is this the narrative I'm crafting for us? Hilda's great too. If you don't mind a crybaby, says either. Yeah, Hilda, you know, Hilda's always complaining, bro. But the moment that Hilda stops being a negative Nancy. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Okay. Eat this stew. When she eats the stew, she gets 30% more from the stew. So she gets more defense, she gets more attack, she gets more magic defense. She's actually really good because of that. She just has higher raw stats. Plus, she's a paladin. So higher raw stats plus more skills. Plus even more raw stats because paladin shield. NPCs don't have skill trees, you know? So paladin shield makes a mega difference for them. Why am I doing the Killer Bear area event? It's kind of unique, so I wanted to do it. Look at those belly flops. You turned off voices because of Hilda and Corwin. That's sensible. As Moni says, I also turned off voices. Yeah, because of the little voice clip that plays every 2 seconds. Go. Voices off is a must between Hilda and Jerry, says Ether. Ooh, that's a rough party. Hard to listen to. See, if you use Lara, even if she repeats herself a lot, she's Aoyuki, so it's okay, because it's cute. If you watch Apothecary Diaries. Or if you Yokai watch Yokai 3. And Yokai 4, she's Natsume, she's Keita's daughter in Yokai 4. Oh, South Great got unlocked rank 6. Holy crap, let's go, dude. Healer says, I don't know why people play with English voices. Yeah, I have no freaking clue, dude. It's awful. It's really bad. Here's the thing. You know how level 5 has a clear, consistent, creative vision for their voice actors in Japanese? They don't in English because it's done by random people who take the lowest bid every time. Very sad. I play in Japanese but still have the voices off, says Asmodi. Yeah, exactly. The voices do get annoying after a while, either way. So I was gonna make a dub joke, but I couldn't really think of a funny one, so I just stayed quiet. Because, like, the obvious counterpoint is that the voices still get annoying when you play in Japanese. So it wouldn't, I couldn't really think of anything funny. Though, you know, Snack World stuff's pretty good. Snack World has a pretty good dub. Hurry up! Every single time the enemy attacks. Snack World's got a pretty good dub. Okay, no. Snack World has, like, the worst dub ever. You didn't get Dragontree from swapping, see, but you checked the map and finally got Godfish? Oh, wow. Now that's lucky. Yeah, that's great. We got some good crafting materials. I would really like to get another glittering thread so we could craft a batch of glittering silk to put a nice glittery bow on our adventure. Look at that. How do you change element for your attack? S Cupcake. You have to use a different weapon. Craft a weapon that, you know, is fiery. We were gonna head back here and just kind of look for, there should be a glittering silk on the map. There usually is. They designed that one pretty well. You just gotta play a few of them. It's pretty good. There it is! Beware the glittering silk. We're being so aware right now that the glittering silk is actually going to drop. Yeah, Triple, glittering silk event is in a lot of areas, which is super nice. You don't have to reset much for it. You can kind of just play and do the events like intended. It's actually a decent addition. The drop rate should be higher, not 100% maybe, but higher. Or just make it a higher drop rate with a higher requirement for crafting so you don't get cheesed by RNG, just a thought. Whew, whew, whew. What's that? Pink silk thread, huh? That's how it's gonna be today. We're in a pink silk thread kind of mood tonight. It's more of a going baddie kind of mood tonight for sure. The going baddie event that represents me. Friends in cramped places. Yeah, glittering silk is actually great for area XP. There it is. I was hoping it would be there. Maybe or maybe not area rank impacts it. I don't know. Probably not. But maybe. Okay. Chris, what's up? Welcome back. You finally finished the story on your PS5 version, so you can do trip applique? Nice. Yeah, no glittering thread. Trip applique is really important so you can get item drops, because that's what this game is all about. Yeah, the real grind begins now. Cave stars. Yeah, you get a lot of fodder monsters to fight for this event, so you get a lot of area XP. Come on. More pink silk. That's why you gotta beware it. It doesn't actually exist. What's up, Duke? Heading into our 4th pink silk event. Beware the pink silk. I think that's what it's called. Are you guys excited for Donkey Kong? I can't wait for that game. I can't wait to stream it. I'm super crazy for Odyssey and all the 3D Marios. Yes, Carrie says yes. Okay, good. Because I'm so excited. Pauline's adorable. The gameplay looks amazing. Looks super creative and fun. And they're keeping so much of the vibes and just general creativity from the Donkey Kong Country series. Feels like an evolution that's... Yes! Glittering Silk, good. An evolution that's bringing Donkey Kong back to where he used to be. For a new generation. So that the little kids aren't saying Donkey who? You don't want the little kids calling you Donkey Unk. That's when it's over, bro. Unky Kong, bro. Who's that arcade guy? Nintendo's got to renew his image, for real. Congrats on the silk, says Carrie. Thank you. We needed it. Is this the open world Donkey Kong? Asks Healer. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm super excited for it. As Modi says, as an old man, I played the original games when they came out, but I never got past the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country. Oh, wow. Mad respect. Amazing. I played the original Donkey Kong Country, but I haven't played the 2nd and 3rd. I also played some of Tropical Freeze on Wii U, and I loved it. I just had a lot going on at the time, so I didn't finish it. Uh-oh. Here we go. Go. Got him. I love the flop they do. You've not passed those games, but you did finish them. Yeah! That makes sense, Asmodi. $125, okay. Only 3 drops? What's that mean? Rank 5. Gotta have higher drop rate, huh? Whoops. Well, let's go crafting. I pre-ordered Donkey Kong at my local GameStop along with Pokemon Legends Z8, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remakes, says Chris. Oh, Chris, you have fantastic taste, dude. Yeah, those are all 3 games that I'm really looking forward to this year. And also... Oh, Asmodi, you're going to watch the Donkey Kong streams? Thank you. That makes me so happy. I'm very excited to hear that. because I'm hyped for that game. And one more game that I'm very excited for is Digimon Story Time Stranger. So excited I can't say the name properly. Is anybody else excited for that game? Ever since they said, oh, well, we're kind of trying to make a Digimon story game, but we aren't sure when it would come out. Oh, I've been so excited for this game. Oh, it's going to be so good. Final Fantasy Tactics. Yup. That's also this year. Asmodi, you love Digimon? Okay, good. Digimon Tamers is what got me into Digimon. I watched it around 4 or 5 years ago. Because someone was like, oh, if you want a good yokai watch anime, you should watch Digimon Tamers. I forget who said this. But I tried it, and it just, like, instantly clicked with me. It's the best interpretation of, like, monster taming as a genre. And the best part is that Digimon isn't even rooted in Pokemon. It was created as a variant of Tamagotchi by the same toy company. And so, having such an interesting interpretation of monster taming so early on in your lifespan is pretty unique for Digimon. Did you play Digimon Survive? That's Chris. I started it. Honestly, it felt really boring. It wasn't really what I was hoping it would be. I kind of want to play it someday. You played the PlayStation game Cyber Sleuth? Yes, dude. Cyber Sleuth I played all of. The character designs are so cute, so I'm glad the character designer is back. I was so scared when they said they were making a new story game. You guys, I was so scared they wouldn't bring the character designer back. I was like, oh. But yeah, you can tell he's back, that's for sure. Let's just say that. All is good in the world. You grew up with Digimon and played the PlayStation game. I didn't catch the first part. So you've been a fan for a really long time, huh? I got into it with Tamers, and then I played Cyber Sleuth, and then I got into the TCG a bit. And then I watched all of Ghost Game every week by week, and then the ending, like, freaking sucked. The show was pretty good up until the ending, because the show was good on the basis that they were keeping, like, oh, like, we're dropping bits and pieces of a story, and we're piecing it together for the finale. Guys, they drop bits and pieces to a story that goes nowhere. Digimon Ghost Game, at the end of, like, every few episodes, Digimon Ghost Game drops a ticket for a plane that never arrives at the airport. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This funny little cat guy shows up, and he gives the protagonist a little... He doesn't actually give him a ticket, but he gives him a little ticket in the airplane. He goes, come to the airport. There's going to be a great flight. Going to take you on vacation. Airplane never shows up. You get to the final episode, and nothing happens. Also, in the final episode, they say that in, like, 1,000 years, a meteor is going to hit the Earth, and it has 0 consequence, and I still don't understand why they said that. Are they, like, trying to set up a movie or something? Because all it did was make the ending feel worse. I'm a new sub, wondering what your favorite game of all time is. That's Duke. Fantastic question. Can you tell from my name? So, it's Pikmin 2 is my favorite. And so I came up with the name Leafy because of Pikmin. In the new game, Pikmin 4, there's a guy, and his name is the Great Leafy Sage. And so he's, like, my favorite Pikmin character now. Also, Pikmin 4 is, like, a total tribute to Pikmin 2 and its gameplay, so that made me really happy. I love Pikmin 2. I think it's a flawless game. I think it's so cozy. I think it's so replayable. It's atmospheric. The graphics aged amazingly. Really cool style. Now, if I was to get into Pikmin 4, that would be a bit, different. You know how I was talking earlier about how all of your favorite things are getting their sharp edges sanded down and dulled to sell more copies? Pikmin 4 is the highest selling Pikmin game in history. It also lacks the most of what I feel makes Pikmin good in terms of the core challenge and really feeling like you're struggling to survive. I love the game. It's a 10 out of 10. I 100% recommend it. But wow, if Ochi doesn't represent all the problems I have with Pikmin 4. I almost wanted to do a video about it. I was kind of afraid of people crapping on me for not really, like, thinking it's the best game ever. I don't really know how to put it, but I feel like... Sorry if I sound like a baby when I say this. I feel like sometimes when making videos, one of the biggest toxic audiences can be people who really like something. Am I wrong? sometimes, like, if you don't like something the same way that someone does, they get very upset. And sometimes I don't want to make videos because of that. I know that's such a baby opinion to have. I should really get over it. I love Pikmin. I'm like the biggest Pikmin fan ever. Been a fan since I was like literally like 5 years old or whatever. Was when I played Pikmin 2. I played it a bit after it released. It's... Nah, you're correct, says Triple. Yeah, right? About Pikmin 4. I love Pikmin 4. I love the nostalgia. The Olimar mode almost fixed it for me. The Olimar side campaign is so cool, dude. The way it remixes the game. It was missing a bit, but it had a lot of really cool stuff. And it's clear that the developers love Pikmin. It just also felt like it was made to sell more copies. I don't know. Unbelievable drama over Kirby lore in canon. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah. I feel like everyone's in agreement that, like, Kirby can beat everything is a joke on the same tier as, like, Shinji, get in the robot. Where it's like, a lot of times people say that without being super into the writing of the series. I don't know, there are funnier jokes to make. Not to be a freaking... Dude, I'm, like, getting picky about Kirby jokes, okay? E for everyone, baby game. There's no need to take what I'm saying too seriously here. We're just chatting about stuff. You know how I am. I don't necessarily think that everything's the end of the world. If I say something that's kind of negative, it doesn't actually mean I have emotional weight behind it outside of my reaction to the topic at hand. I don't get that committed to things. Some people will be like, oh my god, you don't think Yokai Watch 1 is the best Yokai Watch game? You're gonna be mad about this for hours! I'm like, okay, it's still a great game. Kirby versus Goku as healer. Goku would lose to a lot of things, but Dragon Ball fans don't lose to anybody in conversations. And so Goku, people say Goku beats everything because of that. Did you just say something that hurts my feelings? How dare you? Exactly, that's what he had. A lot of people ask about Goku versus Yokai Verse or whatever. Wouldn't Goku, like, technically just, like, auto-lose to Kinozal? Because of, like, the argument that, like, any franchise with some sort of, like, all-seeing creator automatically wins against Goku. Strictly speaking, Hino, like, uncreates Goku or whatever the hell, because Goku was created by Hino. If Goku and Hino exist in the same universe, then Goku was fundamentally made by Hino, right? Or whatever. The issue arises when you try to say that two gods are in the same universe and fighting. Okay, at that point, you're making a contrivance, so you have to accept that there will be inconsistencies. I love Goku, says Asmodi. Hey, Goku's a great guy. Fantastic personality. He loves his friends and his family. But... when I say butt, the first thing I think of is he can't escape the fact that he shows his naked butt in Dragon Ball Volume 1, Chapter 1. Probably the first thing I think of when I think of Goku. I was pretty young. I was at Borders. This is how you guys know I was young. There are people that either laughed at that, there are like a couple of people who chuckled, and there are like a bunch of people that are like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Okay, Borders is an old bookstore that closed down because books don't sell anymore. And it was a very cozy place that I would go to financially support. Read manga for free while crouching, while like, you know, curled up on the stool in the corner of the second floor. Yeah. That's how I read most manga back then. So I heard that this thing called Dragon Ball, this funny little thing called Dragon Ball is pretty good, is what all the kids at school were telling me. Now, obviously, they knew Dragon Ball Z from Nickelodeon with the epic battles. I'm not kidding when I say this, dude. I'm not exaggerating. So I go into Borders. I almost said Barnes & Noble, but no, it was Borders back then. Not like the location, you know, transformed one into the other. There's just nothing there now. And so I go to the shelf, and they have all of the Dragon Balls lining the shelf. You remember that store, Triple? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I got my Mega Man Complete Works when they were still MSRP instead of $100 each. That's how you know it's old. And so I sit down and I open the first volume of Dragon Ball. And back then, you know, when you're little, when you're a little kid, not necessarily when you're like a teenager or whatever, I hope, but when you're in the single digits, if you ask your parents to buy something, they're gonna flip through it really quick, right? Well, I wasn't asking them to buy it, but you'll see why I never did, because I sit down and I open Dragon Ball Volume 1, Chapter 1. And now everybody who has read Dragon Ball Volume 1, Chapter 1 already knows where this is going. Let's just say Goku's Rod of Time makes a true debut. And then Bulma goes, oh, I remember one with a more of a true whiff to it. Try packing more materials inside. That's like my synopsis of the first chapter of Dragon Ball, based on my memory. Goku can never escape that. Dragon Ball fans can never escape that. They can say a lot of things, they can do a lot of things, can't escape it. Everyone has a Dragon Ball Volume 1, Chapter 1 in their closet. That's what they say. It's a shame that bookstores are mostly a dead art, though there is a half-price books that sells all sorts of retro stuff for cheap, says Chris. Oh my god, half-price books, dude. Took me a second. Yeah, there used to be one by me. There used to be. Yeah, they had weird stuff. Sometimes stuff for cheap, sometimes stuff way overpriced. Yeah, half-price books was the thing. Alright, I'm getting very hungry. I need dinner. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I haven't stood up. Guys, blood flow is important. No heart attacks. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me on our Ginormosia grind stream. Got to do it sometime. With love and peace, thanks for watching.